Why are we here? Out of all of, like, how many times have we oceaned up Marie here?
I mean, you remember this spot, right? Obviously. I find it.
Listen, Adam, you don't have to shoot me, bro.
No one said anything about shooting. I just find it quite fitting to meet at this location.
Okay.
You know, I understand that you've been talking to the boys. I ain't dumb. I know what's going on.
Listen, me asking listen, I'm not trying to get the boys in trouble, okay? I just asked for some help. I only call Ved for like repair kits and shit, and that's it.
Listen.
I try to...
Dean.
I did ask Matt to meet me in the south side. He said no, he didn't even come.
You do understand my position within the Mandem, right?
Yeah.
I'm the second in command.
Yeah, I know that.
Why did you have to do what you did?
Which part?
All of it. Why did you have to go about it this way?
All I asked Adam was for me to still be friends with the people that I fuck with. Since leaving NBC and while the Ukrainians still had you, all I asked was, listen, I didn't get kicked out. I left and I was like, listen, all I ask is let me be able to talk and hang out with the boys freely. And I got met with, we want your teddy.
I get that.
You know
Thing is, though, it was more than just a teddy. It was the word that you gave Tommy, saying you'd give him the shares.
I was gonna give him the shares. Word to my mother, I was gonna give him
11
the shares.
months W.
You guys, you said
you put yourself in this situation, Dean, the same way Dwayne did. Like, what you have to understand is,
I did it out of spite. I'm sorry.
Listen, what you have to understand is, Dean, is I can't go against Tommy. Like, if I'm being real and I'm being honest, then I would want to talk. Maybe a little bit. But at the end of the day, I can't go against Tommy. And as my position as second in command, as much as I might not like to, I have to enforce the fact that nobody can. Because that's what Tommy said.
Okay, I understand.
You understand what I'm saying?
You remember when I said I went to therapy and I came back? Normally I would I would double down, right? But I'm telling you, I did do I did sell those shares out of spite. I did that because I was pissed because all I asked was for me to be friendly with the boys, and I got told we want your teddy, and that was it. That's it. So I was pissed. I was punching the air. I was mad. I was fuming.
But whose fault is that, then?
I left.
I know. But you said you don't want people. You want to be able to speak to us, right?
Yeah.
So whose fault that we can't? Whose fault is it?
Because I left.
Oh, see, that's the issue. Dean, you're doing what Dwayne did. You're not taking accountability for your actions. We know what you did. We understand what you did. But clearly you don't. Dean, if you would have just listened to Tommy and done what he asked, would be okay. So you need to stop blaming other people.
I'm not blaming.
And figure out for yourself.
I'm not blaming anybody else.
But when I ask you whose fault is it, I can't even say you're wrong.
I left. Yeah,
but that's not the reason why, though, is it, Dean? Because of what you did. You could have at least tried to negotiate. Except you fell for the T-1000 and the test and the plan. And you failed, Dean. And as much as I don't want to enforce it, because yeah, you're still the boy, I have to. I'm second in command, Dean. I'm loyal to Tommy. And I can't have these boys talking to you if Tommy says they can't. As much as I might not like that.
Adam, I completely understand you, brother. I'm not blaming nobody else. It was my decision for me to leave. I'm not putting this shit on nobody else, right? And I did negotiate. I hope you remember that. I said you guys can use it whenever you want. I said that verbatim. And I got told no. So even if I meet you way more than halfway, and I'm even like, okay, I left. Yeah, okay, I did do that shit out of spite. Yeah, it's my fault. But I even tried to negotiate. I got told.
Stop. It was never about the teddy. It was never about the teddy.
What was it about?
It was about the world that you gave us.
What about the shares?
It doesn't matter. What do you need help with and why do you need help?
But it does matter.
It doesn't, because you're just not understanding.
Are you saying because I said I would never leave Mandem?
There's multiple reasons. You've gone back on your word.
Well, listen, Adam, I'm sorry. I think I killed a cop this morning. I'm pretty sure I did kill him, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a warrant out soon. All right, I don't really like. Who knows, man? I probably do deserve it.
Say less, my guy.
I understand I hurt y'all. I put y'all through a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I just want, once again, I apologize to Patar before I dip. Apologize to Matt, and I'm apologizing to you also.
You didn't even speak to me.
I know I didn't get a chance to, and I'm sorry for that. If I could go back, would I replay it different? Yeah, I'll probably play it different. But I got to do what I got to do right now to just make sure I don't fucking go to prison.
So why us? Why are you calling the Mandem? Why are you calling me for help?
You guys are the only people that I've rode and shot people for without a blink of an eye.
So you just expect us to forget everything you've done and just roll out like nothing's happened? What about CG? What about them?
I'm not CG. I was never CG.
I know, but you've rolled out with them. You've helped them. They're your boys.
Yeah, but like it's not the same. It's.
But we ain't the same. We ain't the same. The relationship between Mandem and Dean Quincy is not the same. That's what Tommy enforced. You are no longer Mandem. You chose that.
Yeah, you're correct.
You can't expect us to put ourselves on the line after what you did.
I'm not asking you how to put it on the line. I just listen. I don't give a fuck if I go to prison for 12 years or not, brother. I just want to kick it with the boys, like with the people I grew up with. To be honest with you, that's it. I don't need to be Mandem. You know what I'm saying? None of that matters. The people I kicked it with for the last year and a half, every fucking day, That's all I wanted. All I want. If you don't help me, I'm not gonna blame you if you don't help me. Just like when Matt didn't come up and come meet me when I was gonna show him something, I don't blame him. Like I respect it. Do your thing. But I'm always gonna go.
I can't give you the answers to that. I can't give you what you want to kick it with the boys. What you need to do is you need to figure it the fuck out, and you need to speak to Tommy, because it's only Tommy that you need to prove yourself to. If you want to speak to the boys, well, that's on you. And if Tommy says yes, then it's yes. But until then, Dean, stay the fuck away and figure it the fuck out. There's a bin there, mate. Watch out. Chat, just a little bit of RP. Just a little bit of RP, you know what I'm saying? That's my hardcore role player. Come on, boys. So, chat, it's like, chat. Fuck, I love RP. It's like, fuck, it's like I'm loyal to Tommy and I'm loyal to the gang, but at the same time, even though I might not agree with not talking to Dean, I still have to enforce it because of my position of being second in command. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Not only am I going against Tommy, but I'm also staying loyal to the Mandem. It's a win-win for roleplay.
GES.
And we get the fuck out of here and we go, we let that star. We let that pot star. What did you just say?